I want to take up with a point that I heard from Sean Hannity just a couple of days ago, to do with the Republican debate as to who they should put forward for to be the next president. And someone apparently asked them the stupidest question that I personally would have been insulted if I'd have been asked it, and it was based on the business of what would you do if we had these people, and there'd already been some people blown up in certain cities, and we had these terrorists, and we thought that there might be somewhere else that they're intending to blow up, and we had them in custody, and should we torture them? Why don't we torture them, says Sean. You know, he says waterboarding, you know, they don't actually kill them if they waterboard them. They might pretend they're going to kill them, you know, they might think they're going to be drowned, think they're going to be killed, but they're not really killing them, so it's okay. You know, just like, you know, people who didn't kill them at one time but pulled their fingernails out, well, you know, they didn't kill them, so that's all right. But there's this Sean Hannity character who has no idea at all about what it's like to be on the receiving end of that kind of thing, saying, oh, of course we should waterboard them, of course we should torture them, of course we should have these offshore jails where we can do what we like and no one can oversee what we're doing. Yes, we should do that, of course we should. This is Sean Hannity, and there are people actually who agree with him, and I can't understand it. I really can't understand it. You need some imagination, folks. You need some imagination. This is the scenario I want you to imagine. Now, Sean Hannity is telling you all on the radio that, yes, we should waterboard people to find out information from them. Now, he's giving out this information that we should waterboard, we should torture. Now, here's what I want you to imagine. There are 3 missing soldiers. Now, imagine that where they're being kept, they just happen to be receiving Sean Hannity's diatribe. They just happen to be able to receive what Hannity, his warmongering hate speech, and they're receiving it. And there he is telling the captors of these 3 American servicemen, it's all right to torture. Waterboarding's okay. We don't kill him. We just pretend to kill him. So it's okay, is it? Are you imagining that this soldier is listening to Sean and saying, Sean, you're a great American. Sean, carry that on. My captors are loving that. Just please carry on with it and tell them what we should do, how we should torture people, you know. I think Mr. McCain had it right. He was about the only person who had some kind of mentality that we don't need to stoop to those levels to get things done. And there is no big fear here of terrorism and Muslims. It's stupid.